Hello everyone and welcome back. We are back doing card number 7. This is our April post out and it's our bonus one. So don't forget we're going to be doing the raffle tickets next week again. So you'll be able to check the numbers and see whether you're our gift winner. Also in May, the first one in May, we'll be giving away this beautiful glass batch studio for some lucky person for Mother's Day. So that's a bonus as well. Also, I have been putting up on my posts all the winners for our Mother's Day ones, as I sent them out a little bit earlier so that they would have them for Mother's Day. Okay, so let's come down to our workbench. Those who don't know me, my name's Teresa Brown. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Warragul in Victoria, Australia. And we are doing April bonus post out kit. Now we've got April and May to go, and then we are changing around, doing something, having a little break from this and doing something else, which is starting tomorrow, which is gorgeous. I can't wait. So we are going to score our card at 10.5. So if you've got your kits out and ready, we're going to score our card in half. So this card is 21 centimeters by 14.5, and we're going to score it at 10.5. If you come on today, say hello or tell us where you're from. Tell us what sort of craft you're into. Some people are into tatting, and some people are into ribbon embroidery, and some people are into quilting, and other people are into 100 crafts all at once. So it all depends what you're in, and that's the main thing. Now we're going to score these from the score lines. So we're going to score them. So if you've got your instruction sheets with your posts out, for those who have got them, you're going to fold at 3 centimeters section inwards and glue it down. Okay, so we're going to do a 3 centimeters. So we're going to turn it around this way. So my score line is here. We're going to line the score line up. So this is the back of your card. This is the front of your card. You're going to put this on the 3 centimeters, and then you're going to score this. Okay. Oh. Let me just share that with you now. So this piece here now is going to be over like this. We're going to come in with our bone folder. So this is going to look like a little book. Okay, it's really cute and really easy to do this one. So we're going to actually glue this panel here between the score lines. This is another really favourite quick card that I love to make. It just is so quick and easy. It's a little bit different, but it's so gorgeous to make, and you can make it in so many different things. So we have a white panel to go on the front here. We have a white panel to go on the inside here, and I'm just going to, we can pop that in there. So I'm going to put the panel on the inside first. And this is where you just can actually stamp out a message, or you can handwrite a message. So whichever way you prefer to do it. And don't forget, all my cards that I make go up to the Warragul Hospital, to the cancer ward. And thank you to the people that have been contacting me saying, I received one of your cards from the cancer ward. So I know they're out there in the public. I know people are getting them. And thank you. I really appreciate your time to contact me and tell me that you received one of my beautiful cards. It means the world to me. So thank you for that. So, like I said, this is forgiving this glue, so you can just move that over and make it a little bit straighter. So this piece here is our designer series paper. You can use whatever designer series paper scraps you have, because this is not a really big piece. Okay, it's 6.5 by 13.5, and quite often we have strips off the edge, especially if you're scrapbooking or card making. You quite often have that little strip if it's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and this is just absolutely one that I love. It's been one of my favorite papers to work with. It's just so pretty, and but we're going to dress it up a little bit. So you can go with the green side too. You can go with it whichever side you want, but I'm going to go with the floral side. And I know when we're doing classes sometimes we have girls do it completely the opposite way, just to see what it looks like. And look, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that they're working outside the square and doing their own little thing. We just had the most wonderful 2 days. We spent all day Friday card making, and then we spent Saturday scrapbooking. So we've had a very busy day, and I'm talking about my sister and I because she's come down to visit me, and we don't get to see each other very often, but she's really enjoyed joining in on the card classes and the scrapbooking classes, because she also is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Castlemaine. And so if you're up in that area and you're looking for a demonstrator, get in touch with me and I can always put you onto her. Okay, and then we have this beautiful designer series paper, which I'm going to use the green side just to make it change a little bit, just so it's a little bit different. I can hear you saying, what's the measurements? It's 2 centimetres by 13.5. Okay, this is one of the quickest cards. If you're going to make a card in a hurry and you've got scraps, and I mean scraps, designer series paper, you can match it up to any of your cardstock. That's the one thing that really drew me to Stampin' Up! Was the coordination of the colours. Okay, now have a look at this beautiful piece. Isn't this gorgeous? Let me share where this one comes from. This is a beautiful die cut, and I just absolutely love this. And it comes from the Forever Floral dies. So you've got a beautiful border die here. You've got some beautiful tags. You've got some little leaves and tiny little flowers as well. This is absolutely gorgeous. And then on the stamp set, you've got, you know, bigger words and little flowers and little dots and leaves. Lots of little things that you can use on the inside of your card as well, or on the outside of your card, depending on what you want. There's no right wrong, but it is a gorgeous die. So we're going to then come in with our little pieces. So we're going to stamp this on this little piece. So let's do that. We're going to use the little cat this time, and that's all right. One of my pens is still on the floor. I think it was my Winker Stella pen. So here we've got our little cat, and he's got his arm. He's broken his arm. He's quite cute. And sometimes when someone's in the hospital, they want a little bit of your humour card, and these little ones are so cute for that. Okay, so we're going to stamp out our little black cat here, and I'm going to stamp him sort of in the middle, I think. So he's just gorgeous. Don't you think he's gorgeous? He's got a little broken arm. Okay, I'm just going to lift this up a little bit for you. Hopefully I'm in the right area here. Hi Susan, how are you, darling? Good to see you back on. I can't see anyone else's names at the moment, but I'm quite sure they will pop up. So we're going to colour him in, and I've decided to go like in the orangey colours, a little bit of brown, a little bit of orange on him. So I've got this one here. It's dark Crisp Cantaloupe, and it's one of our new in colours. It's one of our new in colours. And then we've got the light peach pie. And I thought I'd just do a little bit of a mix with these on our cat today. And then I've also got the pool party, because we're going to do another shadow effect. We're going to do a little bit of highlighting on on this. So we'll do that first. We'll just put that out of the way for a minute. I'm going to come in with the Calypso Coral. No, the Peach Pie, I mean. And I'm going to colour in these little flowers on here. This is Designer Series paper. And it was just a scrap. But I had enough scrap to do my kits. But they were side scraps of doing other things. And I had a whole heap of little side bits which I could make into cards. So it gave me quite a few little kits to make up for our April post out, which was really good. Because especially when you're scrapbooking as well, you sometimes use a lot of half pages or quarter pages, not necessarily always a full page of Designer Series paper. And then you have a lot of Designer Series paper left over and you think, oh, what am I going to do with that? And that's where you can come in and make these beautiful cards. So I'm just going to highlight these. Do this little flower up here. So you can sort of see now how gorgeous that is. Thanks, Bryn. So look at that, just absolutely gorgeous. Now you can leave the leaves as is, or you can give them a ginger colour. I'm going to leave mine as is, and I'm going to come back with my cat, and I'm going to colour him in. So I'm just going to come in with, make him a ginger cat to match our card. Who's got a cat? Tell me in the comments, do you have a cat? And if you do, what's its name? What name do you name your cat? There's so many different names you can make for a cat. Our furry babies, as they call them, don't they? So you can just write the name. Some people have 3 cats or 4 cats. I'm allergic to cats. Unfortunately, I have allergies, which I don't like, but we don't get to choose sometimes, do we? So, yeah, it's hard to be around cats for me. And then I'm going to come in with a bit of this new colour. This is the, well, this one's the dark Calypso Coral, and I'm going to come in and just darken these areas up here, a little bit in the ear area. Who loves the blenders, like blending in? It does make a big difference when you learn how to use them and you can blend them. Make sure you highlight those little areas where you want them highlighted. A little paw up here. Tell me in the comments also, has anyone ever broken their arm? Like, it's not a nice thing, I haven't, but my daughter did when she was little. And that was like an experience, just, you know, it was a bit frightening when your kids break their arm. Okay, so you can leave it like that, or you can come back and blend again with that light colour. Okay, so you can come back and come over and pull that colour together. It changes the look all over again. So you can just pull that colour together and you'll see that it just looks magic. And I'm going to leave a little bit of light area just up here on the cat, around his eye area. And then I'm going to grab my dark crumb cake and I'm just going to do his little nose. He's quite cute. And I'm going to use, I think I might use the light Lost Lagoon for his little sling. You can do whatever favourite colour. Like I said, sometimes it's really good when you're making a card, especially if you've got a little child in hospital. it just makes them happy to see that you've got their favourite colour on there, especially if they've broken their arm, or not that you wish that on anyone, I don't. But yeah, to sometimes receive some happy mail is just beautiful. So if you've got someone out there that's not well this week, and you know they're struggling and having it a little bit of a hard time, maybe make them a beautiful happy card and send it in the mail. Okay, so we've got our cat there. Now we're going to put our little white piece on here. Where did I put my little white piece? Oh, here. Look. Stamping on it. So come on here, glue it up. Put this over here. We're going to use some dimensions on him. We're going to raise him up. Raise him up. And I'm just looking for my little circle. I don't know where my little circle went. Oh, it's in here. So in this little packet, in this one, this is where your banners are for card number 1, okay? Remember I said to you, your banners are in one of the packs. It's in this pack. You find it in the little plastic bag. So in here, we've also got some little gems. See these little gems here? And some white ones down here. So, and then you've got your 3 banners for 3 cards. And then you've got your circle for this one. So let's finish this. Put some dimensions on the back. And I like this one to sit up a little bit, so I'm putting my dimensions on so it sits nice and straight up. So come over here. Takes our backs off. Okay. So we're going to pop this up here. And then we're going to get this one. Now this one, I'm going to put a dimension on the back, just in the center here. And I know it's going to be tacky on this side, but don't worry, because we're doing something to cover that up. Okay, so this is just going to go onto here, just underneath the little cut here. We're going to put this dimension under there, and you can see it's still tacky, but that's okay, because we've got this little round one here, and it says, I hope you're feeling better soon. It's this tiny little word in here. It's absolutely cute as. I'm just going to clean my stamp from before. And I can use the block. Now, it is a tiny one. Now, it is your choice whether you use a tiny block or a big block. There's lots of different options that you can do. So it's what you find easiest. Okay, but this is a little gold nugget because this one I don't have to worry if it's upside down or not. I have got a little bit of black around the edge, so I'm going to just clean my stamp again because I don't want that to get onto my card or onto my image. So we're just going to press a little bit lighter into our ink. Okay, so go into there, and I've done it again. So I've just refilled my ink yesterday when the girls came, and it's pretty wet. So if it's really wet, just tap it to one edge. Just come in and tap it very lightly to one edge, and then you will realise that it won't. If you go into the middle, sometimes it'll be really, really wet, and you want to come to the edge. And then you can just come down and get that nice image that you want. Okay, so just a little gold nugget there, like don't stamp it down when you know that you've got ink around it or on the block, because it can go out onto your card. Okay, so, and we don't want that. So we've got this, and we can stick this down, or we can dimension it up, which I'm going to dimension it up. So I'm just going to put a dimension on there. Hope you feel well soon. And this is going to sit into the middle of our little flower down here. So how cute is that? And then we've got these little things. So I'm going to get my pick tool, if I can find my pick tool. That's not my pick tool. I'm not sure where my pick tool's gone. No. Okay, I'm not sure where my pick tool is. I don't know. I'm not sure, Bryn, but that's all right. I'll just use my scissors. It's all right. I'll just use my scissors. I'm not sure where it is gone. Thought it was sitting here. We used it yesterday, so it could be in the tray. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. So I'm going to use my mini glue dots, which are in here. Oh, ouch gum. Who's got mini glue dots? Who loves them? I love these. So with the mini glue dots, they're on this side as you unwind. They're on this side, not on the inside. They're on this side here. I put a little ribbon and tie it in a knot just here so that I can keep that where I'm up to. And then I can just come in and I was going to use my pick tool, but I can't put my hand on it. So I'm just going to grab a little bit off and I'm just going to put it on the back of this little diamante. Now these are actually stuck on a little bit of plastic for you, and they already have got a stick on them. But sometimes if they're not quite sticky enough, you can put a dimension on them, okay? And then you can sort of come in and place it on your card. But these ones are pretty good, but if you do get one that you sort of lose your little sticky, you will need the mini glue dots. Okay, so just a little gold nugget there as well, just to let you know that nothing's lost. You can still come along and fix that up. So we're going to put the white one in here. Don't forget to take the back off it, the plastic. Okay, it's sticking to my finger. So take it off the plastic, because when I've cut them up in the kits, I've actually kept a little backing on it because it has got that little mini glue dot on it. And we don't want it sticking on any parts of your kit. And then we've got two little ones here. So we're going to come out with these. Move that one up here. Turn it around. You can't see this little plastic bit because it's on the glass mat and it looks invisible. But it's definitely there. And then we're going to come in with a big one. Just going to try to hold it and grab that off. And then grab our little white one. And put that one there. So like I said, it's a really easy little card. Let's come up and say hello to everyone. Hello, Robin. How are you? You want to see Brenda. Brenda, come and say hello.
I'm more awake now.
So how cute is that for a get well card? So cute.
Hi, Robbie. Hi, everybody else.
So cute. Look at that. I love it. Well, thank you for watching card number 7. Now we're coming back to do our last one for today, card number 8. So give me a few minutes to clean my desk off from this mess and, oh, well, it's not mess, it's crafty stuff. Never mess. But let me clean my desk up and grab the stuff out that I need for the next class. And I'll see you all back here in a few minutes. God bless you all and thank you for watching.